Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raider Field here in Hudson, Wisconsin for the event of the night in western Wisconsin and the greater Twin Cities metropolitan area. Big Rivers Conference boys soccer between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's and the host Hudson Raiders. Bringing you the game tonight, as always. I'm Chuck Bublitz, joined by Brian Mose.
Pleasure to be here.
And executive producer and media mogul Adam Tilson behind the camera. We got a full house here tonight. It is dressed like your dad on a beach vacation night for the student section. We've got a full house of dignitaries and alumnus to see what is sure to be a cracking event. The ever exciting, ever important, ever hotly contested Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's against the Hudson Raiders. Mr. Mose, what do we got to look forward to tonight?
Well, Eau Claire Memorial is ranked highly in the state overall, and I'm sure Hudson would, like to play spoiler of the Old Abe's potentially great season as a host at home. But I think both teams are going to be competitive, and I know that's cliche to say, but both teams are at the top of Big Rivers Conference soccer, so it should be a really fun game if you're tuned in tonight.
Yep, we're excited. Glad to have you join us wherever you may be. The scorching September sun has set, a brisk breeze blowing. My alliteration has ended. It's time for the game to begin. We've got a Raiders in their navy going left to right. The Old Abe's in white going right to left. The Old Abe's will have a pretty significant little breeze at their back here. Starting for the Old Abe's, we've got Scott Knowlton in goal, Matt Jorfy, Logan Junker, Ryan Bewer at defense. We've got number 7, Evan Smith, Jorfy's 2, Junker 3, Bewer 4. Number 7, Evan Smith's a forward. Joining him up top, 10, Peliquin, Jared Nunez, and Ryder Woodworth, 11 and 12 in the midfield. Will Whitus, also up at forward. Lucy Zhang, a Eau Claire North transfer from last season, playing in the midfield. And Luke Rosenberger up forward as well. The Raiders in the back, Lucas Biederman, the sophomore. In front of him, Cole Ober, Nick Thompson holding down the center of defense, Bennett Sparling on the right, Braden Miller on the left, as to be expected. Colton Miller holding down the fort center of midfield. In front of him, we got Corey Denning, Sam Ross. Top 3, Grickus on the left, Ty O'Kelly in the middle there, and Paul Phillipson on the right. And we are underway. O'Kelly starts off, dropping it back to Nick Thompson. Early pressure coming from the Old Abe's. Yes.
So Hudson's going to try and start with a pass around the back, but Eau Claire Memorial with a quick steal of the ball, but a stoppage in play is signaled.
So early on here, free kick for the Old Abe's. Sun setting, casting dim shadows across the field. Lights have yet to come on above the field, but they certainly are on early here, 45 seconds in, down on the pitch. Free kick, crossed over, caught, juggled, kept by Biederman. Lights are on. It's showtime. Biederman with the early distribution to Sparling. One touch finds Denning. Pressure by Zhang, back to Sparling. Sparling with a ball off of Prater's chest. Now Thompson going big up top, looking for Tygo Kelly. The wind is just eating that up. It's going to be tough for that kind of ball to happen early here. Nicely done, though, now by the Raiders. Winning the ball back over to Grickus. Grickus looking through for O'Kelly. Can't get it past number 4 there. Good job by Bewer. Cut off that pass, but not cleared all the way out. Given away temporarily. One back initially. Great work there by Braden Miller. Prater now battling in the center of the field. Nunez with a foul on Prater. I like that call.
Yeah?
He was harassing him from behind. He was hitting at him hard from behind. He wasn't really challenging shoulder to shoulder, and there was some pushing involved. And I think that sets a nice tone for, settle everyone down. It's not just to the Old Abe's, but also to the Raiders, that the referee's going to just make sure that they're playing fair and straight up. Sparling looking to get the cross in. Wins a deep throw in for the Raiders. Fast-paced start, Brian. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Both teams are or got a close scoring opportunity, or at least Hudson is right now with that deep throw in from Sparling.
Back to Bennett. Round one. Can't get around second. Fighting, pushing, fighting, pushing.
Here goes Corey Denning again. One man down already.
Denning taking the throw in. I like that. Just, he assumes positive intent on the part of the referee. And that positive intent being he gets to take the throw. And Nunez went down hard, but looked like they were fighting for the ball. You can see a different level of intensity 2 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the Old Abes on the left through Evan Smith. Looking for an overlap. Read well there by Sparling. Passes it, takes a deflection there from Luke Rosenberger. Thompson doesn't shield it all the way out. Off of Rosenberger. Out for a goal kick.
Well, if the first 3 minutes are any indication, it seems like both teams are going to have to stay on their toes.
Yep. Oh, excellent move by Braden Miller. He's been bright early for the Raiders. Looking to slot it through to O'Kelly. Well read and well defended there. Oh, lovely job defensively by Ober there, not getting dummied on the dummy. Finds Prater. Rosenberger turns him. Looking up over the top for O'Kelly. That ball sails through the wind. Bewer picks it up. Past Phillipson, trying to keep it in, and unable to do so is Evan Smith throwing for the Raiders. Again here working on that right flank. Sparling to O'Kelly. O'Kelly's got one man on his back, trying to find Phillipson. Unable to do so, finds Sparling. Sparling with a big cross. Wynn taking that one, helping it on. Grickis gets a head on it. Picked up easily by Knowlton, the senior goalkeeper. Going to restart it here. The win certainly helping the goal kicks there.
Mm-hmm.
What are the keys to the game for you here tonight?
I mean, for Hudson, just trying to not be sloppy like that right there.
Yep. Good recovery, though, by Braden Miller.
Mm-hmm.
One nicely by Oliver. I think that's a good no call there. That was all ball. And here come the Raiders on a break opportunity. Prater quickly out wide. Prater with some space in the middle. Phillipson delays it. Good job by the defender, just winning it away. Huge play by Whitus, I think, there. The Hudson looked like they were on a break, and he just stepped and took it right away from Phillipson, then runs down and gets fouled.
And, building upon the sloppiness point, it's just that, with Eau Claire Memorial being so highly regarded in the state, I think the Bleacher Creatures said that they were like 8th overall in the state or something like that.
I believe that's the most current ranking, yes.
And, don't try your best not to get flustered. And I know that's easier said than done, but I guess for these soccer players, just, don't make mistakes in the back end because a team as good as this are going to cash in on those.
Right into Biederman. Thompson directing right in front of him, making sure his players get wide early. Right, you don't have the ball, you have the ball. You want to create as much space as possible and get wide. You don't have the ball. You want to make the field big, right? Mm-hmm. Hudson wants to make the field as big as possible. Some more space for Eau Claire to have to defend. Good job by Sparling coming to the ball there. You don't have the ball. You want to make the field compact. So I like that right away. Thompson directing the team. Great turn by Prater there. Gets by him. That's not a foul. Looks like he must have gotten some of the ball. Referee initially thought about it. He had his whistle in his mouth. Chose to just let it go. Ober takes a deflection, settles and falls to Prater. Turns around one. Excellent job stepping back by number 19, Lu Shizhong. Looked like Paul Phillipson might have had a little bit of a run there. Mm-hmm. Colton electing to try and cut it back. Good job recovering by Long there. Zhang, pardon me. Ross collides with Zhang.
A little bit too much oomph on that.
So again, Eau Claire here with a wind at their back, just looking to take advantage and make just about anything an opportunity to get the ball in the box, which they do here, playing it towards the penalty spot. Excellent job by Ober to clear that out strongly. Ball falls to Prater, turns, runs past. My goodness, just look at him run away from the. Oh, good job by Jorfi there. Just running away from Nunez was Colton Prater. Talking to the referee a little bit. Weird that Colton does that. Nice job defensively there by Denning to deflect that pass. Both teams playing quick. Oh, excellent job to read that step up. Zhang again played at, lovely step over, making it difficult here for Sparling. Lots of tricks, lots of control, lots of patience, all the way down, winning a, nope, last touch off of Zhang, but looks like he's going to be a handful now that he's
for sure.
Member of the Old Abes.
And I wonder if this is going to be a, flash in the pan type of situation where it starts out quick and then it starts to slow down throughout the game, as, most end up doing if you exert too much energy, or, if these forwards are conditioned enough to make defenses just have to stay alert at all times, because that's when, mistakes can lead to opposing goals.
So free kick here for the Raiders. Bennett Sparling taking a knee. Looks like he might have taken a little bit of a knock. So we've got an early substitution. That looks like Lake Busicki coming in for Bennett Sparling. Into the game for the Raiders, number 19, Lake Busicki. So we'll have to see. Sparling coming off under his own power. Looks like he's holding.
Yeah, Thompson was helping him off the pitch.
Yeah, not quite sure. It looks like he's holding his head, maybe? Not quite sure. I didn't get a chance to see well what happened there.
Sure hope it's nothing too bad or anything.
Nope, and the ball's back in place. We've got some clock issues. The referee stopped because the clock did not initially get stopped when there was, as it should when there's an injury timeout. So we're going to have to reset the clock to 8:21, currently showing 9:05. But thanks to the expertise of our scoreboard crew, we're able to correct that issue forthwith. So here we go. Restart. Nick Thompson. Into the wind, sky high. You can just see it die there, but Colton Prater does get his head on it. Cleared out initially by Junker, only as far as Ross. Ross trying to go through one, past two. Ross gets caught up. This is going to be that kind of game tonight.
Yeah, for sure. The speedy Hudson midfield is going to have to deal with some really smart Eau Claire Memorial defenders.
Overruns the ball. Excellent job by Lake to get back and win it. Good job by Thompson to be alert there and see the player running on. Phillipson comes through, was not offsides when the ball was initially played. Love the quick touch by Tygo Kelly. Love the second touch to Joey Grickus. Back to Sam Ross. First touch, Prater, Colton, shoot, Colton. Oh, what a great save by Scott Knowlton. That's exactly what you want if you're Coach Solom and the Raiders. You want Colton Prater at the top of the box shooting a goal. And if you're David Kite and the Old Abes, you like it when Knowlton can get his hands on it. Excellent first chance for the Raiders. Really the first great chance of the game here in the 10th minute of play.
You also really like it if you're on the other side of the field, too.
Great job by Biederman. Love that from the sophomore, coming strong off his line. Thompson shielding the ball. Busicki. The pace of this game, I think, is coming a little quick at him after, unexpectedly coming up.
Yeah, for sure.
You can just see, I love the way that physically he's battling. I love the way that he's competing and recovering, but you can just see the touch there a couple times has just been a little heavy. And with the athleticism, with the tactical awareness of the players here, the way they're going to be in the spots that they're going to be in, it's going to punish you if you aren't playing clean.
Yeah, and Lake definitely is, a talented varsity player, so I'm sure he'll be able to clean it up. But like you said, just kind of an unexpected
out of
substitution.
The blue, right?
Yeah.
He's not thinking in the 8th minute here that he's going to get up, and so all of a sudden, boom, you're in the game, and boom, they're coming after you, and that's, kind of got to get your nerves. You get a couple touches, and I think the key is that he physically was competing. Mm-hmm. So another foul here called on the Raiders. There's been a couple knocks.
Yeah, both of these teams have been physical and fast. It's been entertaining for sure, but I wonder how many more stoppages we might see with these two teams being really aggressive.
So Biederman set up. There's going to bend towards him with the wind behind it, so this is going to be tricky. Float it up a little bit more. Takes a little bit of a flick there, and wide. Looked to me like what had that been on frame that Lucas had it covered.
Yeah, he definitely positioned himself really well as the goalkeeper there.
So playing out of the back, as is the style these days in football. God forbid you ever kick it long. Okay, Busicki with a big boot. It's going right to Junker. Junker just heads it up. Falls to O'Kelly. Bouncing around a little bit. Looks like Tig's going to be able to get on it. Good composure. Finds Denning. Looking maybe early to go to Phillipson, but that just kind of floated up. Didn't really strike that well at all. Strongly won. Love Corey stepping up there to win that one, though. Paul now turning, carrying. He's got one on, got two on. And then just goes big across. Nice job by Paul there.
Great way to set up the open field there.
Oh, excellent job defensively by Eau Claire. Getting in the way of that pass. Looking to play through. Much too far. Biederman to Thompson. Early trends you're seeing here, Mr. Mose?
Just lots of aggressiveness and speed from both teams. You can tell that both teams really want this win, as it will really help their resume when it comes to wins, and especially with conference standings and stuff like that. Both teams understand how important this game is, and you can just see it in the effort and energy between these two.
Eau Claire with a good bit of possession here. Stringing some passes together in the box. Kite yelled quite loudly there at that one. Eau Claire now settle in. This has been a good couple minutes of play here for them. Peliquin goes down. Foul. Dangerous free kick here for Eau Claire.
Well, and it's certainly going to help with the wind. Hudson's only, opportunity for a shot on goal, which was taken by Colton Prater. It was through like quick passes and stuff like that with, more of a precision based, and Eau Claire has been getting the ball into the box with these free kicks and corner kicks that they can win with the help of the wind.
Driven low across. Looks like whatever Rosenberger was trying to accomplish he was the only one that was aware of it.
Yeah.
It looked like there might have been some kind of plan that, someone was going to run onto that or whatever, and it was either just in Rosenberger's mind or they called A and he executed B or whatever.
Yeah, I thought he was going to lift it a little bit there and try and get it into the crowd.
Nice cut back there. Slips it through, finds Rosenberger. Ober now on the ball. Over to Denning. Lot of pressure here. Good job by Eau Claire. Put a lot of bodies in there, make it difficult for the Raiders to get it out. Keeping that pressure up. Now it's one out to O'Kelly. O'Kelly to Phillipson. Phillipson's got some wheels. Can he get in behind? Good job defensively there by Bewer, using his body. But it falls to Denning. Denning right away to the feet of Grekus. Lovely job. Excellent job by Jorfi to step up there and take that heavy first touch away. Now on the ball, Colton Prater for the Raiders. Referee again, he's kind of getting draped over his back, and the referee kind of puts his. Nice job by Sam there. Looks like he might call something, and then he doesn't. Let's advantage play.
Whoa!
Right over the top goes Nunez, and now they're looking to break. Braden Miller, excellent job keeping Peliquin on his back. Excellent work there by Miller. And a great first touch by Sam Ross to carry past that on-rushing defender, and now it's a foot race.
Go Ty.
Tygo Kelly turning on the Jets. Tygo Kelly still on the ball. Poked away at the last minute by Bewer. Really good combination defending by Jorfi and Bewer there. Even better effort by O'Kelly. If not for his hard work.
Both of the teams is
So it's like we got Nava Barber coming in for the Raiders, and can we see who's down there for the 22?
Yeah.
Now into the game for the Old Ames. Number 22, Garrett Woodford. Into the game for the Raiders. Number 15, Trevor Nava Barber. So Nava Barber quickly on the ball here. Gives it away. Cleared up by the Old Ames. They're really packing it in when they don't have the ball and looking to break out when they do. Looking to play a little 1-2. We're Ober and Busicki. Wasn't quite on there. And here's some pressure, and the pressure results in a turnover. Good job by the Raiders. Nice job by Prater there. Oh, such good work there by number 3, Logan Junker, to step up and win that away from O'Kelly. It was a little bit of an errant pass. O'Kelly wasn't coming back for it. Now this one he's on. Out wide for Phillipson. Phillipson turns on the Jets, keeps it in. One-on-one situation. Now 1-on-2. Phillipson Back to Tygo Kelly. O'Kelly to Busicki. Busicki immediately looking for Prater. Prater manages to settle it. It was a little bit off. Now Prater's 1-through-1. Prater's through 2. That's a sliding tackle, and it's going to be a penalty kick. It's going to be a penalty kick on the Old Ames. It's penalty kick called on a foul by Colton Prater. Clock stopped. We're going to have a foul. Prater's down. Rolling hard. I think that was a right call. It looked to me hard to tell from up here, but it sure looked like that was a slide tackle from behind that got all body and no ball. So we'll see what happens here. The referee's checking on Prater, making sure he's okay. Colton composing himself, walking it off a little bit. He's kind of raises his hand. Coach Solom, I'm okay, I got it. Nick Thompson standing over the ball here for the Raiders. So 17th minute of play, a pivotal moment in this match. Thompson with a run up. Step to his left. Referee giving final instructions to the players. Getting in position. 1-0.
Nice. Beautiful.
Nick Thompson.
Scored in the 17th minute of play by number 20, Nick Thompson. Thompson for the Raiders. Hudson 1, Eau Claire 0.
So, as always, there's something to be said about each of the goals in a match like this. And I'm sure if you're watching from an Eau Claire perspective, that's nothing but controversy there.
No, the fans in the stands didn't really like the call at all. And it certainly kills some opening momentum that they had on offense.
Yep. Oh, and here come the Bleacher Creatures. Wooting it up with the flags. And Hudson looking to keep the pressure up. Prater looks like he's moving okay there. Drops it back, Miller. Miller back to Thompson. Just smartly takes a touch at White. Didn't have a barber. Oh, good pass by Trevor there. Sam just quite couldn't get on it. But now Hudson's back on the ball. And Hudson, they're looking to get after it. They can sense that there's an opportunity to really seize momentum here. And to their credit, they're taking advantage. Or trying to, anyways.
Yeah, they're for sure trying their best to lay it on thick to this Eau Claire Memorial defense.
I tell you right now, it's thicker than a gravy on a good set of biscuits and gravy. Little sausage gravy, nice buttermilk biscuits. Now we're talking. Busicki with a throw-in. Excellent job stepping up there by Cole Ober, and then just confusion about who's going after the ball. You got to just go get it, boys. Rosenberger, Prater, good pressure there. I think that's not a foul. Sam Ross really getting tugged. Excellent job. Yeah, I think Rosenberger probably was a little frustrated, but Prater kind of knocked in hip to hip there. And Rosenberger was doing a lot of pulling, grabbing. Thompson picks his head up. Nice job. Oh, unfortunate miscommunication. I like the way that Phillipson recognized that the space was there, checked in hard into that space. Thompson picked his head up, put it in there, and then just a little bit of a miscommunication. Thought Prater was going to run onto it. I mean, Colton looks like he's moving okay after taking a bit of a knock.
Yeah, even right before Eau Claire Memorial took it in the midfield.
It's not just pulling him down. At some point in time, that's got to be a foul. He grabbed his shoulders and yanked him down from behind.
And
now it's getting chippy. If I'm Sam Ross, I am upset. Actually, that was a lot. He grabbed him,
and he was still limping then too, and that's not going to help at all.
He grabbed him 2 hands from behind, yanked him down. That's easily a foul, in my opinion. That might be a thing one could issue a yellow card caution for, if one were so inclined.
Not trying to tell anyone how to do their job or anything, though.
No, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay, Prater over the ball. Prater driving it, bending it, hitting it over. I like that, though. I like that. So we've got a couple substitutions here. Let's see if we can recognize from across the way who's coming. It looks like Grickus and Seidel are coming in for the Raiders, and then can't tell up top. Maybe number 8, Will Jolly. Looks, I believe, so for the Old Ames. Into the game for the Old Ames. Number 9,
Mason Sherman. Into the game for the Raiders. Number 7, Connor Seidel. And number 8, Joey Grickus.
So Hudson earns a throw in here to try and lay on some more offensive pressure.
Oh, go get that, Trevor. Shoot. That ball just kind of carried and bent in the wind and was falling right into this open little plot of land right in the middle of the Eau Claire defense. And I think if Nava Barber just is a little recognizes that a little earlier, he had a chance to go in there and get that ball, I think. So here's Miller on the ball, keeps it in, slots it across. Seidel with some time, out wide to Basicki. So again, Hudson now with a couple 3 sub players in due to injury or just a break in the 21st minute here. See if they can hold down the fort. Seidel, of course, a very experienced player. Someone that Solom, pretty consistently can rely on in the middle of the park. Basicki wins the header. Zhang picks it up. And just keeping him out wide is Grickus, looking to switch it to the middle and just finds Tygo Kelly. Now looking through for Nava Barber. Cut off by the twin towers in the middle of the Eau Claire defense. Denny now. Sam Ross settles it off his chest. Oh, a little hard off his knee, unfortunate. Just ran into Garrett Woodford there. Woodford boys like to compete. That much can be said for certain.
Yeah.
And looks like we got a free kick here for the Old Abes. Taking it back. It's a little bit of a delayed call, looks like. So again, 22nd minute to play. Hudson leading 1-0 here through a Nick Thompson penalty kick. Off a foul from Colton Prater. Good ball into the Bix. I don't know if that was headed out or punched out. Either way, it's out, and that's good for the Raiders. Nava Barber now on it. Takes 1 touch, takes 2 touch. 3rd touch, able to keep it in. Tygo Kelly now pressuring and just booted back up by number 3 there, Logan Junker. Great recovery there by Braden Miller. Bounces off, I do believe, his foot. Nope. Came off the Old Abe player. That's going to be a goal kick. Great work by Miller. And looks like Prater's coming back in here. Kite throwing his hands up in frustration. I think he disagreed with the call, but I've heard his eyesight's good from 60 yards away.
Back into the game for the Raiders. Number 21, Colton Prater.
So Prater checking in up top. What do you think? Is that strategery? Is that pragmatism because he's maybe taking a little knock and can't run as much? What do you think, Mose?
I'm not sure. I think either way, if you you can plug and play Colton at either midfielder or forward, and he's still going to create shots for teammates, find open shots for himself. So I think it could just be more pragmatism, probably. Maybe he just took a hit or something like that, and Solomon might shift him a little bit back later on. But just for coming back in pretty early after he came out in the 23rd minute here, you're up by a goal. You don't have to put the pedal completely to the metal.
Big ball again. Caught up in the wind there. Cleared out. One initially by the Old Abes. Back to Braden Miller. Miller looking to split the defense there. Find Prater unable to do so. Ross, Seidel. Back to Ross. Oh, excellent turn by Sam there. Sam looking through to Colton. And the flag was up for offsides. Offsides. Free kick, Old Abes. The fans are here. Fans are on their feet. The fans are engaged. This is it's a heck of a night to be out here.
Yeah.
We've got some awesome Raider volleyball going on inside the gym.
Hope they do well. Did you enjoy the weather today?
It looked really pretty from inside my classroom. Which, let's be honest, once upon a time, there was no way I could see the outside from inside my classroom, so I'll take it. Lovely job here now. Grickus finds Prater, a little behind him. Oh, look at him just turn the defender. Cut it back to O'Kelly. Takes a knock, goes down again. Just about finds Grickus. Does fall to Basicki. Basicki up over the top. Cleared up by maybe Zhang, that is, I believe. But only as far as Miller. Miller first time finds O'Kelly. Lets it go to Prater. Prater with one on him. Prater getting pushed, getting shoved, trying to get around. Fighting through, continuing on.
Oh,
and
wow.
Requiring another acrobatic save by Knowlton. That was, I think Colton took on 7 defenders there, possibly 12. I think there was possibly like an octopus in there. I don't even know, but somehow he got a shot on goal.
That was like Marshawn Lynch in that wild card game.
Here comes Will Hartman now on Busicki. Busicki, I tell you what, like I said, the first couple touches of Lakes were a little heavy. He's winning his physical battles.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Really just holding down that outside defender spot. Again, kind of called in maybe unexpectedly a little bit into duty, and his performance so far has been excellent. Actually, both the defenders on that side so Busicki on the left. Grick is now turning on the Jets. He's going to be able to get in front, grabbing, pulling, yanking. I don't know what you're throwing your hands up there. Just about to compliment Whitus, too, about how well he's been doing. But I tell you, that's just a lot of grabbing. And to me, I'm just not sure why that is. So referee's going to issue a card to Whitus. So
referee gave him the Matumbo a little bit earlier.
Yep. A yellow card caution has been issued to number 17 for the Old Abe's, Will Whitus. So let's see if we can figure out who's into the game here. It looks like Phillipson's back in for the Raiders. We've got
23, I think.
23, and who's on the near side here? 20 maybe?
Turner, yeah.
10 and 20.
Yep.
23, excuse me. Into the game for the Old Abe's, number 10, Jacob Peliquin, and number 23, Luke Rosenberger. Into the game for the Raiders, number 2, Paul Phillipson. Bending ball by Ober there, cleared out. And now here comes pressure flicked on there. Miller, underran it a little bit. I think the wind might have played a role. And then looks like off of Ober's hands, handball. Getting called for a handball. That'll make your hands clap, as we saw there with Cole. So again, another deep free kick for the Old Abes that they're looking to play right into the box with this wind advantage, and they're playing it excellently right into Biederman. He's got one player right on him, another running at him, and he makes the catch look easy. Sophomore's shown well here tonight.
Yep. For
great
sure.
Restart looking for O'Kelly. Sam Ross comes out of it first battle, loses in the second, but ends up at the chest of Colton Prater. Tries to get past one, goes down, and here comes an opportunity for the Old Abes. Stepping up, Ober wins it, finds it through one, through two. Cole. What a heck of a pass by Cole, and what an even better job. Oh my goodness,
threading the needle.
Yeah, but Bewer, fabulous pass by Ober, and then just such a good job by Bewer, preventing Prater from really getting through on goal. I tell you, it's been an exciting game so far, but nothing was more exciting than the pile of pizzas that the Eau Claire JV players got after their game. Sign me up for Eau Claire JV soccer if that's how they roll. A little bit of a different attempt and a fabulous clearance by Busicki. Phillipson now pressuring Peliquin. Phillipson all the way. Keep going, Paul. Keep going, Paul. Go get it. Put in pressure on him. Make him make a mistake. O'Kelly a little slow there, but that's excellent high pressure by the Raiders. And they got numbers here. Finds Colton. Colton's got 2 on him. Poked away again. Lovely job. Colton had Paul Phillipson. A wonderful little 1-2 there might have been a choice. Now Seidel over on Zhang, slowing him down. Excellent work by Connor just to slow that attack down. Get goal side Sam there. Great job killing the attack there by the Old Abes, but then also a good job by the Raiders of kind of keeping them in and then winning that one. I like the battle between Bewer and Prater right now. Really fun stuff. I also love the energy. Tygo Kelly's in on goal. Tygo Kelly's in on goal. Tygo Kelly. Oh, and what a heck of a save. Oh, shut up. Oh, no, Knowlton. He stops it. He knocks it down. He holds on to it. Woo!
Facing the palms and everything for Tygo Kelly.
This is something, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely something. Oh, and here comes Jordan Peliquin just turning it on. Past 2. Wins a throw-in, calling for the ball. He's trying to pick his team up here. He wants some tempo. And looks like we have a substitution, so Coach Kite disagrees. So we've got one new player in. See if we can see who that is. Maybe 18. Quarter kick for the Old Abe's. I think that's 18 that just entered the game. Cole Piltz. Entering the game at the last stoppage for the Old Abe's, number 18, Cole Piltz. So quarter kick here for Eau Claire. I believe they're first. If I'm not mistaken, which, let's be honest, I frequently am.
Yeah, I originally thought when that ball was taken low near the goal that was going to be a corner kick. So, yeah, this would be their first one.
Right at Biederman.
Oh.
Biederman collided with, scrapping around. Not sure how that wasn't a foul. Still no whistle. Ball still in play according to the referee. Looking to shoot are the Old Abe's. They're turning Peliquins on the ball. There's bodies everywhere. People flying. Balls getting kicked. Bodies getting kicked. Cleared out by the Raiders. O'Kelly now finds Prater. What can we do? Phillipson on the other side is wide open. Don't play it now, Cole. He's offsides. Flag's going to go up.
Yeah.
It was a great thought. A little bit too late. Paul needed to hold his run a little. Colton needed to play it maybe just a little bit quicker. But as it is, free kick here for the Old Abe's. We're going to have another substitution for Eau Claire in the 31st minute of play here. We're entering the final third of the first half. Who stood out for you?
Who has stood out?
Yep. Oh, wait, we might have... No, this is just three.
Just three.
It's not a royal substitution.
We've come up short. Honestly, I would say Colton Prater like he always does in games.
Yes. Oh, Paul, they're just leaving him open. Tygo Kelly. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. That should have developed into something. That should have been another goal call, but instead Tyg left it. But I think Colton Prater probably, and he always leaves his mark on games, but this has been a game where he's been really physical and aggressive. He's taken lots of hits, and he's stayed strong wherever Solom has wanted to play him. Wow, Thompson there with a little bit extra there.
A little bit of a hip check. I don't think
a little bit of a Barkley box out there.
Don't think that's unfair. Seems like a reasonable call.
But yeah, I would probably go with Prater. I mean, that's kind of the easy choice, but Prater is just such an X factor.
Low-hanging fruit, Mose.
Yeah,
Come on.
I know.
Where's your expert analysis here?
I'm just saying, Prater is such a, X factor in every single match that he plays in. When he steps onto the pitch, you know that he is going to be the leader of this Hudson squad, just within the first 5 minutes.
Get it. Clear it. And we got a high kick. Dangerous play. Raider free kick. Looks like Coach Kite's over there also demonstrating his flexibility.
Yeah.
I think it's a yoga pose. That's like the frustrated coach, I think they call it, when your arms are palms turned up and you put one leg in the air.
Yeah, I'm sure Eau Claire isn't going to be happy with how lucky they've been this half, I guess, or what they believe is bad luck, I'm assuming.
Seems like a reason. Ross frustrated there.
Yeah.
Something to say.
There's been plenty of tussle between these two.
And looks like we're going to get another card.
Really?
Here.
A yellow card?
Ruff reaching in his pocket.
All right.
To number 11. That's in the 33rd minute. Okay, now if we can see who's coming on. 7's coming on. Who else is coming on? Help me keep track here of who's coming on. 7's on for sure. Yellow card caution has been issued to number 11 for Eau Claire, Jared Nunez. Into the game for the Old Abe's, number 7, Evan Smith.
17.
Number 17, Will Whitus.
And the kid with the tuck jersey's got to turn around real quick. 8.
Number 8, Will Jolly.
Okay.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 15, Trevor Nava Barber. So that was all sorts of excitement. Another yellow card issued. Now here's Colton on the ball. Gets past 2. Keep it in, Braden. Keep it in. Excellent job by Braden Miller to get back there and keep it in. Looking for Colton Prater. Stepping in nicely and reading the play was Evan Smith. Now looking to get back on the ball. Takes one touch. Expertly played by Nick Thompson. Cleared out for an Eau Claire throw in which they take quickly and find Will Jolly. And they've got an opportunity here. Jolly's kind of running a good job getting goal side by Colton there. Looked like Jolly had a free rein to get in the goal. Now Zhang on the ball. Eau Claire now again stringing some passes together. Have an option out wide. Good offensive shape here. Looking for the crossbar post. Ooh. He had a man. I love the look there. Will Whitus was waiting for the ball. cross just a little bit over his head, which is, frankly, a little hard. White is a pretty good-sized young man.
Yeah, for sure.
Little known fact, I didn't realize this as I'm looking at the roster sheet here for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. Their school song is On Wisconsin. I feel like that's someone else's school song. Busicki looking to go big, switch Trevor Navabarber. I like it because the Raiders are crashing and picking up that second ball. Again, looking to go through to Navabarber. It's just keeping his run in. See, in that case, you need to take that run diagonally across and cut through instead of staying outside behind the two defenders. Make it a little bit more difficult for him. See if you can sneak in behind him there in that situation. Prater runs under the ball a little bit. Busicki does not, takes a collision and wins that one comfortably. Phillipson's touch runs out of bounds. Throw in Old Abe's. Will Hartman. Just over the head of Corey Denning. Falls to Colton Prater. Drops it back to Thompson. Really been impressed with both teams. Both teams have played, had some moments of, composed possession, purposeful possession. Both teams have had moments of, organized defense. Both teams have had some moments of individual brilliance, and right there's one. Lucy just turning it and turning it on. Big switch.
Wow.
Little bit too big.
I mean, obviously helped by the win there, but what a boot.
Deep throw in here now in their defensive third for the Raiders. So a little bit tricky for them as Old Abe's are kind of packing it in, marking tight, putting the high pressure on. If the Raiders can break it, might have an opportunity to really head the other way quickly. Numbers up. Navabarber working hard wins that. But it falls to Lu Shi Zhang. Shot right at Biederman. Caught comfortably. Kept. Remains 1-0. Seidel looks like coming back into the game for the Raiders here. Oh! According to the scoreboard, that was a great save. Lu Shi Zhang. Corey Denning pressuring. Good job by Denning. Really good job one-on-one defending there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I was going to say.
That's a good call by the referee. Look, and Colton his body was in between the referee and the ball, and he still caught that. That was really nicely done by the official. Catch that.
And I'm sure you could tell by his mannerism right away of him pulling his arms back a little bit. Yeah. It's a bit easier to call that.
Prater gesturing. Looks like that the disagreeing about the spot of the ball for this free kick. Again, this is a dangerous one. You can get a little bit of a bend right into the keeper with a lot of bodies running into him. And that's what the Old Abe's are looking for here. They're just looking to create some havoc. This one floated up a little bit more. Really nicely done. Who won that one? Was that Grickus? No, that was Cole Ober.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, he can just get up and win balls in the air for someone of a very reasonable stature. Speaking as a man of reasonable stature himself.
I thought when you said havoc, that was a joke about my new job.
Oh.
That's why
I'm going to just roll with it and say it was. You're right.
That's why I exhaled through my nose.
Ooh, an exhale. Oh, this is a good ball. That's dangerous. That's really nicely done by the Raiders. That's really nicely done. They had Will Whitus crashing on the back post there. That's exactly what they wanted. Well done by Hudson to clear that out. Ball bouncing in the box. Taken first time by Rosenberger. Love the aggressiveness. Loves the forward mentality there. Love the that striker's mentality, scorer's mentality. The execution, and again, it was kind of a tough, quick bounce, but just couldn't quite get his hips around it and his foot over it.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 7, Connor Seidel.
.38th minute of play here. Hudson still leading 1-0.
So another one of Biederman's goal kicks just kind of, dying in the air. I know that you've mentioned that before, but it almost looks like it's going on like a right angle when it gets to a certain point in the air.
Yeah, it's something. So it looks like Hudson trying to get out here, unable to do so. Good job there by number 7, Evan Smith.
Ooh.
Oh, a little back heel looking for number 17.
Wonderful idea.
Will Whitus, which coincidentally is the number of people joining us live on YouTube right now. So greetings to the Will Whitus crew, as we'll call you guys tonight. Hope you're enjoying the game. Hope you're enjoying the silky smooth sounds of Brian Mose. And strangely enough, on one of the calls, some people like it, some people don't. Who knows?
Crazy. I
38th minute
never
of play.
see that in sports.
Kite striking his yoga pose again.
Oh, yeah.
One-on-one situation. Dribbles into one. Away to Seidel. Seidel looking to play it through to Phillips and really just telegraph that. There's a player standing right there. Thompson gets 1 foot on it.
Wow.
Oh, great job by number 14, Will Hartman, to keep that pressure up. Pushes over Prater. No call. Looks a heck of a lot like it was pushed from behind. Finds number 5. Scores the goal. Not sure how that wasn't a foul, but I'm not on the field. And that looks like it was scored by, I believe, number 7. Am I correct, Evan Smith?
Yeah.
Goal for the Old A's, scored in the 40th minute of play by number 7, Evan Smith. Assisting on the play, number 10, Jacob Peliquin. Smith from Peliquin. Eau Claire 1, Hudson 1.
So, what must be said is excellent pursuit and effort by Will Hartman results in a wide open opportunity for number 7, Evan Smith, which he expertly finished. But here comes Hudson right away again. Paul Phillipson. The ball deflected off the man of the moment, Hartman, out for a deep Raider throw-in. So we've got a couple changes coming for the Old Abes here.
You know what they say. One man shove is another man's scoring chance.
They do say that, actually. O'Kelly with a long throw and floated, bouncing in the box. Basicki gets his body in between there. Basicki on the ball once. Now it comes through to Prater. Prater dribbling past 1, cuts inside 2, slips. Ball runs away from him, cleared out. Only as far as Cole Ober, who shields it out for a throw-in for the Raiders. 41st minute of play. Tie game. Both teams probably would contend that the goal they gave up was on account of skullduggery, tomfoolery, and general. Oh, look at Sam Ross there. Fight through 2. It's tough to get through 3, though. Busicki quickly to Phillipson. Paul cuts inside 1. Paul shoots. Like that aggressiveness from Phillipson. Like that aggressiveness from Phillipson. In the end, an easy save for Knowlton, but he's shown he doesn't just make saves of the easy variety, that's for sure.
He certainly made some difficult ones, so an easy one was probably due for him.
Ober, great header. Away from goal. Cole back on the ball. Slides up through. Oh, what a great first touch by Sam there. Pass 1, pass 2. Falls to Basicki. Basicki looking to just go over the top to O'Kelly. Tig, it takes a nasty bounce there for the defender. Good job winning it with Tig O'Kelly running on. Beaver clears it out only as far as Ross. Ross to Phillipson. Phillipson's looked good here in the last couple minutes. Is in the end poked away, though, out for a throw-in. And we've got lots of subs. Let's see if we can catch them. Denny back into the game for the Raiders. Looks like we got number 2 for sure for the Old Abes. Looks like we got number 11 back in for the Old Abes. And looks like we've got number Bueller. Is that 12? Yeah, 11, 12.
Yes.
The 2 yellow card recipients.
Into the game for the Old Abes, number 2, Matt Jorfy. Number 11, Jared Nunez. And number 12, Ryder Woodworth. Into the game for the Raiders, number 14, Corey Denny.
So Denny right back into the game, gets a little 1-2. Heck of a cross. And again, just get inside there, Trevor. You got to make those runs inside the defender from time to time. Obviously, you want to cover the back post as well in some situations, but been a couple opportunities there. Now looking for the goal scorer. Braden Miller running. Biederman. I like that decision. Just clear it up and out. Well, somehow, probably appropriately, we're coming into halftime all knotted up.
Yeah. Both goals, I guess, like you said, would be contended by the other side as questionable calls. It's been a very aggressive game for both sides, playing with lots of fast, high-tempo, passes and goal-scoring opportunities, and then, lots of energy between these two through the first half.
Yeah, it's been, I think, an enjoyable 43 minutes of soccer here so far.
And hopefully it stays that way for the whole 90.
Oh, Paul. Just gave that one away. Back in possession are the Old Abes. Oh, well done there. Thompson calls off Denning. Thompson, pass one, pass two. Thompson keeps it going. Let's go. He scored a heck of a goal. Directing traffic. Phillipson attacking. Phillipson looking for Tygo Kelly. Tygo Kelly's wide open. Tygo Kelly looking to cross it back. Takes a deflection.
Ooh.
Really well off his line. Extending his Knowlton to gobble that up. Now having a little bit of a conversation about what he wanted. Prater kind of hung back. There was some space in there behind for the ball to get cut back to. I think, frankly, if you got to pick a man of the match up till now, it's got to be Knowlton.
Yeah, for
Hudson
sure.
should have had a couple goals, frankly.
Mm-hmm. And the only one that he gave up was a penalty kick. So he has been superb on his island back there, defending the goal for the Old Abes. So a free kick about 63 yards from the goal.
Oof, takes a big flick and deflection. Big slide tackle from behind there. It's Prater. Oh, look at the turn by Colton. And now just running away from one, cutting back. Oh, able to keep on it. Really had to work hard there, did the Old Abes, to get back. Colton finds Sam Ross. Sam over to Corey Denning. Denning with one coming on. Prater now. Past one, looking to take down his body. Yeah, that's an easy call. 30 seconds left. Let's see what happens. Can the Raiders get a shot off? Okay, 25 seconds. This is a big chance. 15 seconds.
Looks like Hudson wants last shot, so Colton is going to send it onward.
10, 9, 8.
Here he goes.
6.
Oh, and Knowlton once again with the diving save.
1, 0. That's the end of the first half. The score nodded. Hudson 1, Old Abes 1.
So that's the end of the first half. Both teams weathered some storms. Both teams without a little bit of controversy on their goals. 10 minutes until we get into the second half. We will see you, then. As the Jackson 5 sing, I Want You Back, we are glad to welcome you back here to Raider Field in Hudson, Wisconsin. Oh, baby, give me one more half for this Eau Claire Old Abe Hudson Raider tilt. It was a heck of a 45 minutes, Mr. Mose. What do you feel coming?
I feel like a lot of tension between these teams, especially with the frustration with some of the with the goals that they gave up apiece. But I feel like that there will be a continuation of the high-energy, fast-paced type of offense that we've been seeing. These players look conditioned and, for a matter of fact, very well-conditioned right now at this point in the season. And I sure hope to see which team can break through first, whether that be off of a mistake or just from sheer willpower, like Colton Prater impersonating Marshawn Lynch on that one.
Beast mode.
No, I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of it. It just slipped me.
Just
Whatever.
like Colton Prater slips by Old Abe defenders.
We'll go with
Mose.
that. We'll go with that.
He slips by defenders and he slips words right out your mind.
We'll go with the metaphor instead.
Referee confirming players are on the field. Goalies are ready to go. You can tell this is the place to be because the officials even have microphones to play together. Restarted by number 23, Luke Rosenberger, and we are underway here in the second half. The man of the match to me just got his foot off the ball there. Scott Knowlton, he made numerous excellent saves. Oh, a little nutmeg there on Denning. Another little flick on. Waiting for it is Sam Ross. First opportunity for the Raiders. Tygo Kelly finds Colton Prater. Prater just gets a little touch. Prater takes a little knock. defender must have gotten some of the ball there. Referee was in good position. Confusion. Old Abe's come out on top. Hard charging there. Was Miller. Got by him. Excuse me, that was Grickus. My apologies. Grickus. Looks like, is he playing outside defender? It looked like, yeah, that's correct. So we've got Joey Grickus now as a right back. Thompson there gets his leg in front of Peliquin. Fighting, battling are Grickus and Peliquin. Grickus has his arm extended. That's a foul. And, yep. Referee blew his whistle, so we're going to have a free kick here early for the Old Abes, 47th minute of play. Now they've got the wind against them. But at this distance, not sure that's the thing that's going to really affect how this play progresses.
Ooh.
Looking for Peliquin, unable to connect.
So Miller throws it in, and that one was an idea to get it towards midfield, but instead Eau Claire North will retrieve possession. Tig trying to pressure some players on the back end. But Prater gets a touch on it, slips by one defender.
And here comes Colton. A little no-look pass to Nava Barber. Get across in, Trevor. I just can't quite connect with the ball there.
Heavy first touch there and a bit of a under-touch pass. Not enough power behind it.
That's what you want. You want Colton on the ball, running at the defense.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the thing that I like as well is that he made the right decision. Instead of trying to go hero mode and take on 6 defenders, they very clearly were giving Barber space. And I like that he made the right choice, trusted his teammate.
Ooh.
Really nice little drop ball, through ball, dropped off through ball. I like the idea there from the Old Abes as well, but too much juice, a little bit too much Lizzo going on that one. Picked up by Biederman. Biederman finds O'Kelly. Good job by Tig playing the body of the defender. Trying to get it back to him. It does sort of takes the circuitous route, but does find him. Oh, I like that ball so much. I love the defending too. Get into Colton's body, play the ball away. Junker and Bewer. Really, this game features 2 excellent sets of center defenders.
Yeah, they've been able to frustrate these Hudson forwards so far. They're usually very explosive when they get in the open field, but that last line of defense is held strong.
So we got 2 players here down for the Hudson corner kick.
Ooh.
Prater and Ober, waiting to see if Eau Claire sends 2 over. They eventually do, so it looks like Prater's going to send it long. They've drawn a couple bodies out of the box. And now Hudson's slowly bringing Thompson up now that they brought some players out. Ooh. Booming ball all the way across. Way too much on that one. It was Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with the crowbar, I think, on that one. So Knowlton now with the goal kick for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. Only as far as Denning. Yeah, just a lot of good performances tonight on both teams. I can pick out a number of players that have just, with the effort and with the execution, have been strong. And I thought Tygo Kelly's brought his biggest strength, I think, is his energy. I mean, he's obviously technically a good player as well, but I mean, just you look here, there's the way he pursues, doesn't make things easy, and don't call.
I mean, yeah, Tig's hair and pace make him easy to recognize on the pitch.
Yep, the lovely flowing O'Kelly locks.
Type of hair that'd get you a Head and Shoulders sponsorship.
I think he's actually going to win the Lucas Johnson Memorial Hair Trophy, given every year in honor of a player with locks almost as nice as Luke Johnson's. I mean, he's still with us. He's just no longer on the team. A little step over. I think Phillipson thought O'Kelly was going to be a little closer to him while running in. Cleared out. Throw in for the Raiders. Are we going to take it quick here? Nope. Slow it down. Eau Claire has numbers back. Smart choice. into Prater, man on his back. Excellent job defensively. Denning wins it there, all the way back to Ober. Ober takes a touch, looking to go up to the top. Going to go up over the top. Too far. You can just even see there on that one when Eau Claire had the ball, and it ended up at Cole's feet, but Rosenberger checked back, and he and Nick really communicated well. Nick tracked the run. Cole hung back, both as a cover for Nick, but then also as a support player when Hudson eventually won the ball back, as they do here. Tygo Kelly, pressured by the goal scorer, Evan Smith for the Old Abes. Tig, one-on-one situation on the sideline, lets it run out, wins a throw-in. Substitution coming for the Raiders. Looks like that's going to be Lake Busicki in for Joey Grickus.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 19, Lake Busicki.
Looking for Kelly. Won by the Old Daves. Cheeky piece of skill. Really like Zhang. He does a nice job there. Just quick feet, good skill. Centered there, but only to Sam Ross. All the way back to Nick Thompson. Thompson takes his time. Goes big over the top to Nava Barber.
Ooh.
They were on the same page there. Just haven't adjusted to the wind here, I think, of the Raiders. Those balls were sailing and getting caught up in the first half, and now they're just flying. But, again, Thompson picked his head up and made eye contact. Nava Barber was making that run into that space. So that's good that they're, coordinating and on the same page here offensively, the Raiders. Good job by Busicki again, stepping up and winning the ball. Williams catches him. Assistant referee waving his flag. It's going to be a free kick for the Raiders, and now maybe they can take advantage with Thompson's boot of, this wind at their back.
And that isn't set up without Lake Busecki's, like you've mentioned before, his physicality and, trying to win possession back for the Raiders and setting up good offensive opportunities.
Yeah, and doing it, just by and large fairly. He's big and he's strong and he's fast and he knows how to work and get in there in between the defender and the ball, or the opposing player and the ball. Here's a free kick by Thompson. Lovely ball. Flicked out, up and over, corner kick, Raiders. Looking for Tygo Kelly, won by Junker, but it's going to be a Raider corner.
So let's see if they can keep it in play this time rather than hooking it too far and not recognizing the wind.
Yep. Yeah, you see that. You see them having to make that adjustment yet, that they haven't quite figured that out. So again, Prater and Ross over the ball. Going to see if the Old Abes send two. They sort of half do. Prater still elects to take it long. Looking for, now Thompson's all the way over on the far side. Dropping it off, looking for Phillipson. It is played out by, I believe that's Jorfi. Quickly taken. Flicked by O'Kelly. Nicely done. Well defended, though, on that second ball by the Old Abes. Falls to Sam Ross, takes one touch, cuts it back, second touch, poked away on the tackle, and here comes Eau Claire on the attempting the restart. Badly given away there. They're under a bit of pressure now. Given back, though, by Hudson. Let's see if Rosenberger can do his job here and hold up for his team. Let him just break that pressure a little. He does nicely. And then quickly, with a great run on the far side, looking for the restart. Busicki's tracking that and just clears it out nicely. Flicked on by Phillipson. Oh, good little one-on-one. Oh, great job by Sam Ross to win that ball. So good. Oh. Nava Barber looking for Prater. He had him just a little bit too close to the defender. And here come the Old Abes. Back to Biederman. Up and high and out. Uncontested there. Woodworth plays it. Now Nava Barber for the Raiders. Looking for Denning. Jorfi deflects. And good job by the defender there to aggressively recognize O'Kelly was waiting on that ball.
Whoa.
And just pulls him down. And I think good job there by the referee to kind of tell Jorfi to calm it down. And the restart quickly. Nava Barber is through, gets a touch on. What's he going to do with that first touch? Settles it. Defender coming, cuts it back, looking for Phillipson. Well read there. Paul, though, shielding it out, maintaining possession, dropping it back all the way to Colton Prater. Turns around the defender. Gets clipped. Referee looking. Doesn't make a call. One there by Cole Ober. Stepped up nicely. And Paul Phillipson now turning on the Jets. Junker's got the position. He's going to shepherd it out. Goal kick for the Old Abes. So if you're just joining us here, In the 56th minute of play, the Raiders took the lead in the first half on a Colton Prater was tackled in the box from behind. Nick Thompson converted the penalty kick in the 14th minute for a 1-0 Hudson lead. In the 39th minute of play, was it?
Think
Number
so.
7 for the Old Abes. Evan Smith finished off a nice attacking play, started when number 14, Will Hartman, won the ball, slotted across to Jacob Peliquin, and they had numbers up because they won the ball so far back, and he slipped it over to a wide open Evan Smith, who tucked it in to tie the game. Eau Claire has had 2 players issued yellow cards. Number 17, Will Whitus, and number 11, Jared Nunez, have both been issued yellow cards in the 26th and 33rd minute for their play. Dangerous play, or cautions anyways. Free kick here for the Old Abes. Really nice free kick. Nick Thompson having to extend. Really, really, really nicely done by Nick Thompson there. Fabulous free kick. Just the weight and the placement of that ball through on the run coming through was exquisite and really well read. They, Claire kind of took that quick and they took it perfectly. Nick Thompson had to just absolutely be on his game. Colton Prater just looking to run past Ryder Woodworth. Over there says something to him. Referee, I like this. Taking a break, having a conversation, calming the men down. Looks like the assistant referee is trying to get Nick Thompson to move the ball back a little bit. Referee now talking to the coaches as well. It's weird that this is happening at a Hudson Eau Claire game. And then some ballet moves, tactics by the referee. This is like a turn to dance thing. Kite's got his hands on his head. He's astonished. He's never seen anything like this in his whole life. Prater takes a little shove there from Junker as the ball's heading his way. Great dive by Zhang. Ross fighting, competing. And here comes an opportunity for the Old Abes. Looking. Nope. Had that covered. Good job. Ooh, I like the idea there. I like the thought by Nava Barber. Accurate distribution from Biederman. Wonder, though, if Trevor just could have settled that and let them build. Oh, great job, Nick Thompson. Stepping through, persevering. Tygo Kelly. Oh, and he finds Cole. Oh, what a great run. What a great look. What a great job defensively by Junker. Kept in there, though, by Paul Phillipson. Phillipson looking to slide it across to Nava Barber. Almost makes it. Cleared out strongly, though, and now right back into the mix from Busicki. And here come the Old Abes. Well read by Nick Thompson. Just got in there, deflected it out. But again, Eau Claire now here with a little bit of attacking momentum. Corey Denning slides over, tackles the ball away. O'Kelly working hard now. Everybody getting in on the mix. Lovely 1-2 there to free up the run down the far side. Cut back past Busicki. Great skill. Slotted across. Coming over to defend it is Ober. Winning the corner kick are the Old Abes.
Wonderful string of offensive play there earns the Old Abes a corner kick.
Absolutely. Crowd still strong, on their feet. Comes a set play opportunity for the Old Abes in a second half that I feel like has probably favored possession-wise Hudson a little bit, although granted, they've got the wind with them, and they're the home team, so if you're Eau Claire, you're content to, play for a tie and try and steal a win. Nava Barber stepping up, playing it away from Zhang. Looking right away for the quick restart. Biederman eventually off his line. Rosenberger, I wonder if he would have got after that a little bit more, might have made it a little bit more difficult for Cole and for Biederman because that ball was really slowing down and Jared wasn't right off his line. Lucas wasn't right off his line initially. Flicked on there by the Old Abe defender, Jorfy, excuse me. Peliquin and Ross, number 10s, opposite number 10s. And now some high pressure. Nava Barber, can the Old Abes work their way out of it? Raiders got some numbers. Have to clear it big up. The pressure wins the ball back for Hudson. Now can they do something with it? Right away, Denny looking for Nava Barber. Can't find him. Raiders still kind of in an advantageous position here. It comes off of Sam Ross out for a throw-in. Pelican, little shove. And we got some substitutions coming in. Let's see who we got here. Looks like Connor Seidel. Looks like Joey Grickus. We've got number 22. And let's see who else that is. Number 9 maybe? Or 8. I think that's number 8 here. Hard to tell. Let's see if we can catch that for the Old Abes if that's 8 or 9. It's 8.
Into the game, the last stoppage for the Old Abes. Number 8, Will Jolly. Number 22, Garrett Woodford. Into the game for the Raiders, number 8, Joey Grickus. And number 7, Connor Seidel.
So Grickus into the game, and right away with his speed and pursuit wins a deep throw in for the Raiders. Let's see what they can make of this opportunity. Big throw, bouncing around, still not cleared, poked back in, comes to Paul Phillipson. But as has been the case so often tonight, Scott Knowlton is Scotty on the spot for the Old Abes. Get it?
Scotty
it's like Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, I know.
Scott, so it's like.
I feel you, yeah.
It's a big clearance,
Whoa.
and Paul Phillipson might be the man to get there. Go, Paul, go.
Nice.
Go, Paulie, go. Little bump, little touch. That's a corner kick. Paul Phillipson wins a corner kick for the Raiders. What a fantastic play for the Raiders.
Wonderful.
Great job by Paul Phillipson. Love the effort. Love the smarts. That's the kind of stuff that wins games. Solom holding up 2 hands, telling them to take their time. These are such important moments in rivalry matches like this. Set plays. Can you execute? They take a quick 2-man. Phillipson to Prater. Prater, 2 men on him. Nick Thompson right away looking for it. Falls to Sam Ross. Sam Ross takes a shot. It's deflected. Falls to Nick Thompson. He really doesn't have anything, but one time he's asking for a foul there as he was kicked, but I think everyone's going for the ball. Mm-hmm. Good no call there by the referee, and we have a substitution coming in again here for the Old Abes. And that's, I believe, 16 rather, coming in. It's D.C. Brunklick.
Into the game for the Old Abes, number 16, D.C. Brunklick.
So D.C. Brunklick into the game for the Old Abes. Phillipson pursuing, again, just really being a pest, trying to win the ball back. Jean quick to the ball. Gets it past 1, gets it past 2. Can't get it past a 3rd. Deflected. Stepped up and won for the first time. Now the ball's just really, here we go. Here's an opportunity. Will Jolly now running through. Excellent first-time ball. Recovering is Thompson. Recovering is Busicki. Just bigger, stronger, faster than Brunklick, who was right first in the game. He made the right run at the right time. The Raiders just were better that moment. Going down is Busicki. We got a foul called on the Old Abes.
And great job on that last play of just swarming the ball and closing in on it, not letting any sort of chance leak through for Eau Claire.
Yeah, really good 2-man game there. Thompson to Ober. Cole looking to find Tyg O'Kelly. Tyg's first touch bounces a little on him. Really fighting hard there. Really enjoyable competition there between 2 players. And they're going to call a foul on Tyg. But like the way those 2 players were getting after it. It's one of those ones where you probably could have called a foul on either of them. But therefore not unjustly on Tyg. Grickus with the cutback. Good defensive shape there. Cover ready. O'Kelly again on the ball. Poked away right away. They're playing that first touch. His first touch has been a little heavy tonight, I feel like.
It has been a little bit, yeah, and it's been mainly in the second half, it just seems like, where Hudson has, for at least the first part of the second half, they're just getting through it right now.
Seidel right away looking up across the field, and there's nobody there.
Nope.
Eau Claire's just going to let it run out. See if Hudson here has a chance to get up, pressure him with a throw in deep in their defensive third. O'Kelly's over, Prater's over. They got one man unmarked in there, and they're going to go up the line. Finds Colton, takes his time, turns it on Zhang. Past one, can't get past a third. Throw in for the Raiders. Not afraid to take players on as Colton.
Nope.
Trying a little quick flick, but Garrett Woodford was all over it. Back to Colton again. Past one, past two. Can't get past a third. Slides down. O'Kelly with the pressure. Deflected out. Throw in for the Raiders. This is a moment, I feel like, for Hudson. Sustained pressure. They're winning the ball. They're getting after it. O'Kelly with the long throw.
Oh, he's setting up for it.
Yep. Seidel in there. O'Kelly looking for the flick to Prater. Just a little bit too far for Colton. O'Kelly back on the ball. Eyes it up. Looks for the cross. Joffrey clears it out, but only as far as Busicki. Busicki one touch. Busicki drives the ball. You know, he kept it low. Like to see it on frame, but...
Like a flat stone across the river. That one just skipped along.
Right? That was lovely.
Bit too near, though, of the near post, though.
Have you been setting pros? You used like at the start, so I think that's a simile, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
That is a simile.
And, you know, I always like that if I have any literary device questions, I've got Amy Mueller next to me, who's recognized widely as the literary device expert of the Hudson School District. Ross on the ball, turns past one, tries to cut past the second, unable to do so, falls to Seidel. Seidel settles it down, looking for O'Kelly just past him. Good pressure by Grickus, though. Falls to Miller. Oh, I like what he tried to do there. Phillipson was just on a little bit of a different page, and that's allowing the Old Abes to start their attack. Rosenberger cutting, spinning, winning a free kick. Looks like Denning's getting set to come back in here for the Raiders. Out wide, DC Brunklick on the ball. Cleared away, but maintaining possession are the Old Abes. Like that cross. Love the attempted first touch and layoff, but Nick Thompson read it all the way. That's just, I love that. That's great creativity on the part of the offensive player. Wonderful positioning and awareness by the defensive player. Substitutions coming. We've got Denning in the game. We've got, looks like Chuckle in the game. And we've got Nunez in the game.
Into the game for the Old Abes, number 11, Jared Nunez. Into the game for the Raiders, number 14, Corey Denning. Number 11, Darren Chuckle.
So Chuckle, the freshman, getting his first action in the Old Abe Raider rivalry. Oh, boy.
Nice.
Keep it classy, are the Raider fans. But not as classy as the way the Raiders are playing on the field.
For sure.
This is what I would describe as some first-class Big Rivers Conference soccer.
Would you say world class?
You know, I feel like that's a phrase sort of like future Hall of Famer that gets thrown around much too much. But
Okay, I see we're going back to that.
I'm just not into glitchies.
No?
Nope.
Glitchies?
Nope. Chuckle getting his first touches. One touch, two touch, looking for Phillipson. Again, that wind just carries it. It's really noticeable, the difference going right to left, left to right.
Yeah. Chuckle, who's been a spark plug as a sub for this Hudson squad for when he's checked in.
Well, did he have a hat trick last game, I believe?
Yeah.
Carrying on the Chuckle family tradition of soccer excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Chuckle wins the header. Tig pressuring.
Oh.
Trying to get through three players, unable to do so. And now it comes out. Ooh, excellent pass at a Rosenberger. Great job by Phillipson to come back. Work hard, Sam Ross. Sam Ross looking a little tired right now. He's working hard out there. Old Abe's kind of putting numbers up on this right-hand side. Early cross. Ober. Oh, touched lovely by Rosenberg. Aggressive. What a cross. What a dangerous opportunity. Running onto it was Peliquin. Exactly what you're looking for if the Old Abe's unable to connect, though. Bullet dodged for the Raiders. But here comes another one. Go get it. He can't pick it up. Pressure him, pressure him, pressure him. He can't pick it up. We got cramping going on, looks like, over there on the part of number 4, Ryan Bewer. Chuckle wins it to O'Kelly. Tig looking for Prater. Just can't connect with him. Wins the ball back, though, does Tig. Finds Busicki. Busicki with a big ball. Nobody there. Knowlton on it. That's not good if you're the Old Abe's. Bewer is really working hard to stretch those calves out. These players were hot today. It was muggy today. And these players have played hard. So you don't, there could be some cramping. I want to see what Coach Kite does, because I tell you, Bewer's been a stud in the back for the Old Abe's. A lot of pulling. He just straight yanked him. O'Kelly, can he get around him? Bewer going to ground, falling down, and looks like that might be the break for Bewer.
Well, and the pulling and everything for so far this match, we're starting to sound like a broken record with how many times that we've mentioned it between these two teams. So we
stopped the clock here with an injury timeout, and you can just see, I think that's hopefully everything's all right, but it looks like the way they're treating him over there is he's cramping up.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of an injury timeout here. So Bewer again, rolling around. He's in pain, it looks like. Struggling to get up at this point. He's leaning over. He's grabbing his toes. He's trying to stretch himself out. So we'll see here who we've got entering the game. I believe that's number 15, Jack Campbell. Into the game for the Old Abe's, number 15, Jack Campbell. So here you go, Hudson. You've got one of the key players for the Old Abe's out, and you just kind of hope that's some cramping, that hydration's going to fix and nothing else. Tough to see a player that's had such a great game, such a talented player, a junior leader rather, go off under these circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Hudson now with a free kick. Thompson, bending ball. That's dangerous. Falls in, finds O'Kelly. And that was a chance. 73rd minute of play. Tig O'Kelly over the bar. Great run, great ball. Keep that going, Raiders. Sam Ross wins a header over 2 Old Abe players here. Finds Chuckle, good turn. Chuckle to O'Kelly, to Denning. Keep it in there. Tig cuts past one. Turning. Now comes the second defender. Tig working hard. Looks like he's going to try and win a throw-in or a corner kick there. Slots it through. Gets it between the two defenders somehow. Falls to Busicki. Busicki with one man on him. Looking to turn. Deflect it out. Throw in. Raiders. '74th minute of, I think, the game everyone thought we wanted. We certainly thought we deserved.
Mm-hmm.
An excellent Hudson Eau-Claire. Look at Colton Prater just go, oh my goodness gracious, and out of frustration just drills it at the side netting. And off it, and here it comes. Oh, is it going to come? Is it going to come? Just frustrated there. He had it. Really nicely done. And looks like we're going to have a conversation. So we've got yellow card for Colton Prater. Yep. in the 74th minute of play. For kicking the ball twice out of frustration. Let the passion get the best of him. Yellow card caution has been issued to number 21 for Hudson, Colton Prater. Into the game for the Raiders, number 7, Connor Seidel. So Prater, I think he thought he was in on goal. I think he was just one touch away from tearing apart the Eau Claire defense, and was just thought he had it. I think he thought he had it and got so frustrated that it ran away from him there at the end there, that he just let his emotions get the best of him. But to his credit, for some of the hits that he's taken, that he's kept his composure through that. Of course, you'd like to see him be able to maintain it the whole time, but I think he's been hit hard a couple times that in the past would have set him off. And to his credit, he's kept his composure through those.
Yeah, the frustration was certainly mounting. You could just tell.
Thrown from Busicki, looking for O'Kelly, just a little bit too far. Falls to Rosenberger, up and out to Nunez. Just maintaining possession are the Old Abes until they gave it to Nick Thompson, but the pressure wins it back. Good job by Kolober, just clearing that out. He's under 2 men running at him. You don't want to get involved in that. Just clear it up, be safe. So there's Kolober, all the way back to Biederman. Up and out, nice job. Finds O'Kelly. Oh, just off his chest. I think he was trying to play it back to Corey Denny there. Wasn't quite able to connect. Here comes Sam Ross now. Looking to go over the top for Denny. Whew. Great job defensively there by Jorfi. Good work by Evan Smith. He's been all over the place as well. Looks like we've got Prater coming back into the game for the Raiders. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 21, Colton Prater. Prater back in. See what they can do. 15 minutes left. The final 6th of the game. Oh, Sam Ross. Great job, Sam Ross. Good call. Of course, my category of a good call is one I agree with. Nah, it's not always. That's true, yeah. So I'm admittedly biased. I'll own my bias. Confirmation bias. If I think it's a foul and the ref calls a foul, I think it's a good call. Psychology for you there. And all 16 of our people across the lovely YouTube. This is a pretty good ball. This is dangerous. That's flicked on. Oh! That was almost an own goal. Oh, did take a knock off of a Raider player, looks like, at the end there. Nope. The assistant referee is indicating corner kick, and I believe correctly that's the right call. That was, I believe, ahead of the goalie. Logan Junker got his head on it, flicked it over. Dangerous play. That looked a little closer to goal than I think the Old Abes would have liked.
Yeah,
Raiders over
sure.
there. Sam Ross coming over. They're sending 2. Hudson's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men up. Prater with a really good ball. Oh, and I thought O'Kelly had it. It did go to Corey Denny, and all he can do is head it up and over. Couple good opportunities here have the Raiders had in the box in the second half.
A tense second half for sure.
Yeah, you can really see right now Eau Claire's playing to not give up a goal, hoping to make something happen. Hudson's, kind of carrying the pace, but nothing to show for it yet.
Yeah, it certainly felt like Eau Claire has just been trying to weather the storm.
Well read by Rosenberger, well cleared by Biederman, well won by O'Kelly. Nice slide tackle. Stepped up nicely there is Denning, and now here comes Colton Prater. He's got one-on-one on the flank. What's going to do with it? Colton looking to cut it back, unable to do so. Excellent defending there by number 15, Jack Campbell. Prater eventually wins a throw-in, but much better than Campbell getting dangled and Prater being in on goal. We've got a clock stoppage for something. Not sure what's going on. Oh, we got another Eau Claire player down. Middle of the field here. It's getting stretched out. Looks like the hydration coach for the Old Abes is going to have to get on their game a little bit here. So that's Jorfi. Again, he's coming off under his own power. Looks like he's in a little bit better shape than Bewer was when Bewer came off. And entering into the game for him is number 18, Cole Piltz. Into the game for the Old Abes, number 18, Cole Piltz. So it's a Raider throw-in.
Get him stretched out with some water and coach yoga poses.
Right? So O'Kelly looking for the long throw, and Raiders got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men in the box. I can count. Finds the foot of number 12, Woodworth.
Ooh.
Stepping up to win it. Whew. Sam Ross just came flying in there.
Mm-hmm.
Worked out well for the Old Abes because number 10, I believe that was Peliquin, just whiffed on his attempted clearance, so it worked out well. Junker with a restart. Denny nods it down, takes a little deflection. Busicki looking to find O'Kelly. Kelly trying to work back. Busicki steps up. Now it falls to Zhang. Zhang with a little no-look pass, and here comes a great opportunity down the left flank for the Old Abes. Looking to center it.
Wonderful.
Well defended by Coleover. Now he's getting yanked again. Connor Seidel on it. Gets just a touch. Can't get past the second defender. What a spin. What a lovely little piece of skill right there. Rosenberger showing off for his fans here. Good sustained bit of pressure. Zhang with a step over. Flies around Busicki. Looking to drop it back. So well read there by the Raider defense. Nunez was waiting for it. And Ober just saw that pass telegraphed. Stepped right in front of it. Peliquin goes down. Braden Miller fell on his feet. Peliquin asking for the penalty kick. The assistant referee walking it out right to the edge of the box. And, in my humble and completely biased opinion, I think that's the right call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Miller went down and took his
foul.
assignment down with him.
Right, I don't think Miller wasn't trying to do that, but he tripped, and he fell right on Peliquin as Peliquin's running away. So, absolutely a foul. 80th minute of play here. Dangerous opportunity for the Old Abes. Far post, one out by Cole Ober. O'Kelly can't get to the second ball ahead of Zhang, but shields that. Plays it off of Zhang, and then Busicki just with a booming clearance out, but only as far as Colton Prater. Good little bit of obstruction there on the part of number 14, Will Hartman. I'm not sure his body was in playable distance of the ball. And then O'Kelly called for the foul on Zhang. Free kick for the Old Abes, and now it feels like they've got a little bit of something brewing here. What can they make of it? So Claire's going to get 2, 4, 5. They got 6 up in the box. They're sending a 7th. Recognizing that this is the kind of opportunity that they're going to need to take advantage of. Good ball. Won again by Cole Ober. Falls to Zhang. Deflected by Busicki, out by O'Kelly. Prater plays that first touch so well. That's one thing that I just think is such a great soccer skill is anticipating the first touch of your opponent and just playing it off of them. Looked like, Phillipson was offsides the whole way there. Just
easy call. Unfortunate for Hudson, but
Prater having a little conversation with Ross. And it looks like Bewer's getting ready to check back in here for the Old Abes, so that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for Peliquin. Ball runs out. Raider throwing. Nick Thompson up over the top. Takes an awkward bounce. Out for a Hudson throw-in. Worked out rather well. Phillipson leaves it for Miller. Coach Solom imploring the team to switch fields. Obviously a little bit more space on that far side of the park. Looking, I think, for Colton, and then Bewer wins it nicely. Peliquin back. Stepping into Sam Ross to win the ball. Turning away from pressure. Back to Braden Miller. Looking up over the top. O'Kelly running in. Bodies everywhere. Knowlton out to gather it up. We've entered the final 10, now 9.5 minutes, or 8.5 rather, minutes of the game. Still tied 1-1, despite chances on both sides. Now looking to go through. Thompson covers it. Biederman clears it out. Rolls off his foot just a little bit. Deflected in the chest of Seidel, and nicely and quickly to Sam Ross. Sam Ross now looking for O'Kelly.
Ooh.
They played that right to the defender. Prater, good job. And now O'Kelly pressure, and O'Kelly pressure, and O'Kelly pressure, and O'Kelly winning, O'Kelly shooting, O'Kelly unable to, What a great job by Tygo O'Kelly. What a great stop by Knowlton. And smart on his part to just slow it down. He almost threw it right into Tygo O'Kelly, gave the ball away.
Mm-hmm.
Calmer heads prevail.
Ooh.
And that one's, I think, going to go right back to the Raiders here. Hudson throwing Braden Miller. Looking up over the top for Phillipson. Trying to keep it in his Peliquin, unable to do so, throwing for the Raiders. I think you're starting to see, you can see some of these players that have been out here for the majority of the match. Legs are a little bit tired. They're not jumping quite as high. They're not passing quite as accurate. Now it's about who wants to dig deep and find that little bit of something extra. Is it Colton Prater? All the way back to Lake Busecki. Settles. Finds O'Kelly. Kelly with one man on him. Little step over, trying to turn on the speed. Gets into the corner. Turns his hips.
Ugh.
Deflected. Corner kick. Raiders. Substitution. Old Abe's. No, excuse me. Raider corner kick. No substitution. My apologies. Raiders with 2 over there to take it. Colton Prater. Paul Phillipson. 2 hands up. Nick Thompson making a big run and takes a deflection. Oh, it falls to Connor Seidel. Looks like it. Yes, it looks like Connor got a shot off, but it was deflected off an Old Abe defender. Back out for another Hudson corner kick. A lot of deflections going on there on that lower driven ball from Colton Prater. Nick Thompson's kind of making a bending run into the far post, looking to just slam something into the net. Now he's making a little bit more of a near post run. That one goes a little bit far post. Just over the bar. So we've got number 4 and number 2, our 2 cramping Old Abes coming back in. Jorfie and Beware. Into the game for the Old Abes. Number 2, Matt Jorfie, and number 4, Ryan Beware. So 2 defensive stalwarts back in for the Old Abes for the final 6 minutes play. Seidel finds Prater. First touch. Looking to take on players. Cuts inside 1.
Ooh.
Takes a deflection. The clearance does. Hard, it looked like as well. Here comes Nunez. Looking for Zhang. Denning able to just kind of clear it out and keep it in. Tygo Kelly. Ball runs through to him. Takes a friendly bounce there. He's past 1. Past 2. Second one does deflect it out. Raider throwing. O'Kelly's going to slow it down here. Look for the big throw in. Finds Denning. Back to O'Kelly. Kelly looking to make something happen one-on-one. Looking to slot it through. Cleared out. B, we're back in the game. Out for a Raider throw-in. Bodies him to the ground. Cole Ober up, running it off. Well, I like that idea on the throw-in. Test Jorfie. Up to the challenge, but he's down again. Yep. Jorfie down again.
Sorry about that.
And looks like we are going to stop the clock as we make a substitution. Jorfie coming off. 85-35 left. Let's see who's coming back into the game. We can get an idea. It's 18 back in. Into the game for the Old Ames, number 18, Cole Piltz. So Joffrey went down with a little bit of a cramp again, injury, and so stop the clock, get a substitution. Here comes a long throw, and Nick Thompson on it. Big throw, looking for a flick. Won by the Old Ames. Not all the way out. Connor Seidel on it, looking to flick it back to Lake Busecki. Lake Busecki just takes one shot. Lake Busecki takes a second shot, takes a deflection out off of a Hudson player. And out for a goal kick. Again, I love that. Lake's had a couple chances where you're at the top of the box. You just hit that ball hard and low. See what happens. You never know. So we now enter the 87th minute of play here. Clock winding down. Old Abe's looking to hold on for a point. Hudson pressing. Colton Prater up top now looking to score that go-ahead goal. Booming kick by Knowlton. Busecki battling with Rosenberger. Foul called on Lake. Free kick for the Old Ames. Rosenberger looking. We've got Peliquin running on the far post, or the far side of the field, excuse me. Thompson wins it off of Ross. Falls to Zhang. Zhang turns, finds Peliquin. He's got Miller on him. Drops it back to number 14, Will Hartman. Cuts inside Paul Phillipson. Hartman does. Out wide to Zhang. Zhang with a little 1-2 step, goes past one, goes past two. Looks like he just kicked that a little too far and fell over, to be perfectly honest with you. Knowlton, lovely distribution there, accurate and easy. Here's Peliquin looking to get past Miller. Miller covers it lovely. Oh, Connor Seidel just can't get his foot on it. Get back in the game, Connor. Go get the ball. Worked well there. Ooh, diving, and that was a dangerous play. Denning to Phillipson. Phillipson's little flick on. Braden Miller. Oh, got a substitution coming. Got Grickus and looks like Neville Barber coming in here.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 15, Trevor Nava Barber, and number 8, Joey Grickus.
So with a little over 2 minutes left in the game, Solom a couple of fresh sets of fresh legs into the attacking portion of the team. Prater here, cutting, turning, well read there, the cutback, and then back to him from Nava Barber. Just a little bit too far as that last touch. Denning slides, wins the ball. Ooh, really looked like Corey got the ball there. Foul called, though he did certainly catch part of the player. That's an absolute. 2 minutes left here. Helpful, classy move by Colton. Clearly no self-interest involved there. Just clearing it out. Are the Old Abes trying to win a throw-in maybe down here and kill some of this game off? Oh, but now Rosenberger has the ball out on Ober in the flank. Looking to cut back. Cole pokes it away. Ball still in, running out, throw in Old Abes. Coming down to the bitter end here. And now Denning wins the ball. Carrying it, finds Colton Prater. Prater's got Nava Barber running. Colton now with 2 men on him. Takes the foul. We've got less than a minute left here. Thompson setting it up. Let's go. Quick. Find Colton. Yes, good. Colton now. Jean coming after him. Cuts inside, looking to get past one, looking to get past two. Deflected by the second, and here comes possibly an opportunity for the Old Abes. Maybe it's the last one. Nunez on the ball. Looking to get past Busicki. He's got Peliquin up there. Zhang making the run. Cutting, twisting, turning, pushing. Cleared up and out. Ball stays in, and it falls to Colton Prater. He's pulled. He's tugged. 30 seconds left. And he's dropped, and that's hard. Stop the clock. And that, I think, is going to be the end of the night for Ryder Woodworth. And frankly, I don't think inappropriately. You know, was that a yellow or a red?
Yellow card caution was issued to number 12 for the Old Abes, Ryder Woodworth.
So we've got, I'm not sure what's going on here. Looks like it's a free kick for the Old Abes, but a yellow card was issued to Ryder Woodworth. So with 31 seconds left, Eau Claire has a free kick here.
Why?
Great last opportunity here for Eau Claire. What can they do with it? Big free kick, clock restarts, dies up in the air, flicked on, a little bit of confusion, falls to Peliquin, falls to Nava Barber, and Nava Barber clears it out partially. Nick Thompson now looking for the big clearance. Does so, looking for Colton, finds Colton Prater, and we got 15 seconds left. Tygo Kelly a little too aggressive there as we enter the final 10 seconds.
So Hudson's going to try and get a quick throw in now.
9, 8,
They're going to take it quickly.
7, 6, 5,
Last chance here, and this one is going to be a draw.
0. And that's the game with Hudson and Eau Claire tying by a score of 1-1. Congratulations to both teams on a well-played match.
So it started it ended as it began. Tie game. It was exciting. It was chippy. Final thoughts, Mr. Mose?
I thought it was a good effort from both teams. I'm sure that Hudson would have really liked to have a win at home. But it just It's rough to take a draw, especially when you're at home, even if, this team is ranked highly in the state and everything.
Wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, it just, it seemed like once either side got a really good chance, it felt like fate wanted it to be tied 1-1. That's what it really felt like.
And what fate wants, fate gets. So for Brian Mose, for Adam Tilson, for the Press Box crew, this has been Chuck Bublitz bringing you Raider Boys Soccer. We will see you next week.